good, the bad, and two choo-choos, Talia and the
The power flows through my veins.
Brynhild was taking her trade to the abandoned mining town of Morio to stock up on fresh supplies and defeat Talia in a final battle.
Excellent. We'll... Hang on. In the last mission, you said that she was holed up in that stupid Mario or Morio or whatever.
Oi! Ha! That was fake news! I bought a news channel with my Netflix money to mislead ya!
Okay, but I'm here anyway, and I had a train built just for me, which, by the way, is especially sparkling glittering.
Oi, okay, maybe I didn't quite think that all the way through. Damn dark elf brat! I'll cut off your stupid ears and wear them as a necklace!
Uh-huh. And now you want to get insulting, huh? Great idea. That's how I always do it. I'm going to make toilet paper out of your stupid dwarf girl beard.
The trains picked up speed, while Talia and Brynhild continued to ensure that my eye twitched uncontrollably. It became a race to see who would reach Morio first.
Oi, no question about it. Of course I'm gonna win. I still have quite a bit of dynamite lying around. Let's see how you like a landslide, bloody pointy ear!
Hey, what the hell? Rotten tricks and cheating are supposed to be my thing. Well, at least you're as stupid as you look and blocked your own way with that explosion.
Oi, lads! I told you, only half that stuff. Okay, get your buckets and shovels ready, and then clear the way!
Brynhild's men prepared to clear away the barricade, something the street-cleaning evil's armies should also be tackling.
Good point. Forward, creatures. Clear the way. Protect the train. Rough up the dwarves and, no, that's all I can think of right now. Whatever. Not as if you could ever remember all that. Move!
Payday! Creatures are collecting their pay. Manivores have been discovered in your dungeon. Rumors of a bounty on Talia persisted among the local heroes. These fellows eagerly rushed towards the dungeon.
The bounty was in the last mission, you stupid bastards. I'm busy taking care of this damn train. Oh, can't this confounded thing go any faster?
Enemies are in the dungeon. A new area has been unearthed in the dungeon. Manivores have appeared in your dungeon. Payday. The destructive evil's creatures began to destroy the blockade. However, this would take some time.
Go, go! No breaks for you! Once I've finished this bottle of whiskey, I want to move on. Forward, you lazy creatures! Brawl, binge, pant, until nothing fights back. Can we stop for a moment? I need to get out!
Your gold vein is nearly exhausted. day?
Are we there yet? Are we there yet?
Your little snots have completely mined out a gold vein. Your little snots have completely mined out a gold vein. payday. Creatures are collecting their pay. There are enemies in your dungeon.
How much longer is it gonna be?
Oi, lads! Take care of that bloody thing in the way of me train.
Some dwarves set out to remove the barricade in front of Brynhild's train. The clever evil would prevent that so that Brynhild's train would continue to be stuck.
It's payday.
Howdy, companero. I could use your help again. I got a little sideline going, and I need goods for it. In return, I could loan you my scouts to tell y'all when my damn twin sister sends troops your way. Plus, I still got this here dynamite slingshot. Oi! You really are a disgrace to our family and so damn vindictive. Just because I stole your throne and had you exiled. Well, maybe I tried to have you killed once or twice, but in the end, we are sisters. I hope you die in hell.
Wow, that totally reminds me of my own story. Well, I wouldn't have inherited anything, and nobody banished me, but I did kill them all. But somehow, I sense a certain spiritual affinity. Of course I'll help you.
A new area has been unearthed in the dungeon. Enemies are...
Can we stop for a moment? I need to get out.
Muchas gracias. I can really do something with this. Like I promised, my scouts will inform y'all in the future whenever my sister gets sneaky again. And I'll let y'all use my dynamite slingshot again too. Oi, you damn traitor! You're in league with the enemy. With evil. Y'all try to stab me, strangle me, poison me, push me off the balcony, and a whole lot of other things. I can't imagine a more treacherous woman than you.
Whoa, whoa, whoa! Let's not get carried away. Your feud has made you completely forget that I am the truly evil one. Anyway, that's just an aside. Now I'm gonna kick that dwarf queen's ass.
Partner, my scouts are reporting enemy movements. Maybe y'all should have a look.
Thanks to the shady western dwarf, Talia and the fog of war revealing evil knew about the enemy's movements. These troops obviously meant to ensure that Brynhild's train could continue its journey. The wily evil would surely prevent that. A few manivores have appeared in your dungeon. Payday! A new area of the dungeon has been discovered. The first heroes had made it to the rubble that was holding up Brynhild's train. They immediately set about destroying it.
Oi, you lazy bastards! Move it! I've been waiting forever for you lazy bones, and I'm starting to run out of beer!
If we stop that train, Brynhild's train will stay here even longer. Forward, creatures! Beat them up! Massacre them! Show them third-rate love flicks on Netflix!
Your creatures have discovered a room full of giant scorpions. Enemies have entered the dungeon. Payday! A snake in my boot. I'd shout if I wanted your attention. In reality, your trade is under attack.
Hasta la vista, baby.
Are we there yet? Are we there yet?
Another blockade was destroyed by the cruel evil creature's blows. The train could continue its journey once the order was given. Talia's train reached the mining town of Morio first and won the race.
Excellent! That means I've won! Ah! Evil will always triumph.
Morio was full of resources, which Talia was only too happy to pocket for use in the final battle. against the Dwarf Queen.
Ooh, it just keeps getting better. Okay, somehow I thought I'd already won, but apparently there's more to come. Whatever. Time for the finale. Time for Anu.
Wait, don't get too excited. There are treasures in Mario that can only be reached with a magical artifact. The Dwarven Mark Stone.
Mark Stone, Schmark Stone. Know what time it is, Brimhill?
How? What? No, but I can check my watch.
It's high noon.
It's high noon. It was time. All the clocks pointed to high noon as Talia and the Dwarf Queen Brynhild faced off.
Is indescribable.
An island with two mountains and the deep, distant dungeon seemed to be the final setting for the meeting of Brynhild and Talia.
Really? Does that make sense? And even if, as usual, we ignore all logic, there's hardly room for an epic duel here. And besides, where's my damn train?
Well, it turned out that neither orcs nor zombies made particularly good train engineers. The sad, smoking result could still be seen over there.
Oi, sorry to hear that. Not! Well, you don't mind if my still fully intact train takes a spin on the tracks here, will you? This shaft leads directly to your dungeon heart, so I'll toss in a few sticks of dynamite as a thank you.
What? That's outrageous! Why are we starting under such terrible conditions? Once I get my hands on that damn dwarf, I'm gonna carve a model train out of her bones.
An interesting idea. However, Brynhild and her train were a ways off and currently out of reach of the absurd evil's armies. It was therefore important for Talia to divert Brynhild's train to a closer track. An old gold mining town called Dykelon or Klondike or something like that seemed well suited. Serendipity was an important part of the Dungeon series, and this was no exception. Fortunately, there was an accumulation of brimstone in the underground, right beneath the route Brynhild was taking. If the brimstone exploded, the railroad tunnel would collapse and divert Brynhild and her train to a different route.
What? Should I have taken notes? Ah, whatever. I heard something about explosions. That's totally my thing. Forward, creatures. Get to work.
Oi, you know I heard all that. My lads will never let that happen. Right, lads, stop them!
And so the last great duel began. People looked at the clock, and hands to be damned, it was high noon. You have unearthed a new area in the dungeon. Manivores have appeared in your dungeon. Manivores have appeared in your dungeon. Payday. Manivores have been discovered in your dungeon. enemies in your dungeon. Your little snots dug into a lava lump. Manivores have appeared in your dungeon. You've dug into a spider room. A new area of the dungeon has been discovered. You have unearthed a new area in the dungeon. A few manivores have appeared in your dungeon. The dungeon heart was again attacked as Brynhild's train whizzed closely past. Have been discovered in your dungeon. Your little snots have roused some lava lumps. A new area has been unearthed in the dungeon. Manivores have been discovered in your dungeon. You have discovered a number of lava lumps. few manivores have appeared in your dungeon. Ding dong! It's payday!
Enemies have entered the dungeon.
Brynhildt's train made another round, raking the dungeon heart as it passed. Manivores have appeared in your dungeon. A creature has become livid with rage. Payday! Creatures are collecting their pay.
Enemies have entered the dungeon.
You have unearthed a new area in the dungeon. The dungeon heart was again attacked as Brynhild's train whizzed closely past. One of your creatures has become livid with rage. A nest full of giant scorpions has been discovered in your dungeon. A room full of giant scorpions has been breached. You have the railroad tunnel collapsed with a loud rumble. Brynhild and her train had to switch to a different route to keep moving.
Oi! What kind of crap is that? What a load of rubbish. Fine, then we'll take the other route. Off we go. Fire up the boiler and we're off!
Ah! Ooh, works like a charm. Now we'll just lie in wait for them somewhere. Mail coach robbery-like. Forward, creatures. Kerchiefs over your noses. Hats low over your faces, and then... Hey! You snoring back there?
As if the mission following Evil's plan wasn't successful enough, the destruction also uncovered a new dungeon entrance. Some coincidences seem ridiculous, even in the Dungeons universe, although...
Scumbags beat you! You're a dwarf, damn it!
A new area of the dungeon has been discovered. Talia, I have a sneaking suspicion that the Dungeon series isn't good for you.
Oi! Is that all you got? The train is barely scrapped.
The dwarf train burst into flame. Well, that's that for that stupid dwarf bitch. Let's pick up the pieces, put them in a shoebox, and bury them in a nature reserve. Ah!
Oi! I think you're getting a bit ahead of yourself. I was in this empty beer barrel when the train exploded, so I'm fine. We'll get her to that mining town and hammer out the dents.
Ha! Like hell. I'm gonna give you some dents that can't be hammered out. Old Town sounds good. Just the right place for an epic showdown. Normally, I stick my enemies' heads on spears, but this chewed-up toothpick will do just fine for your teeny-tiny potato head.
Oi, see about that. I'll make a tea set out of your skull. See you soon. 12 o'clock noon. Oh, that's already passed. Then I'd say we do 2:15.
Doesn't matter what time it is. It's high noon. Forward, creatures. Eyes of the hawk. Strengths of the bear. And then we ride to Fort Garry.
These allusions, these references, no wonder this ridiculous contrived text doesn't win any prizes. Who likes that? Well, except maybe whoever's playing the final mission of the Western campaign, of course.
Oi, that train doesn't look too good. Bloody pointy ear. What have you done to my favourite train?
Brynhild was beside herself. A few expletives worthy of censorship were used, which shall not be repeated here.
Oh, that's nasty, potty mouth. Wash your mouth out with soap. Scratch that. I'll wash your mouth out with rusty wire brush.
Oi! Come here, you damn dark elf! Oh, but you're so bad. You wish you'd ended up on a scrap heap.
Okay, it's your funeral. I'll let the Undertaker know. Once he's finished with his wrestling match, he can come over and collect your remains. That's if I've left anything at all.
The dwarves in the underground had been defeated. Talia and the almost finished The New Campaign's Evil's army had made short work of them. Was this Dwarf Queen Brynhild's final rally?
Oi! This can't be true. Those were dwarves. How could they lose to a few evil cockroaches? Just wait. I'll make ye pay!
Ding dong! It's payday!
I'm back. I fought my way through your armies and killed them all, even without a machete. I'm here to make you pay for your crimes, because you,
Kidnap the Council of Little Snots.
Exactly! Kidnap the Council of Little Snots. Wait, that's why I'm doing this? I don't actually give a flying...
Oi! Get over here! Time for some beatboxing! I'm going to beat you into a pine box! Oi! Everybody hold still for a moment. I got a rock in my boot. I'm also gonna have another bomb. Available in the Brynhild store. Buy one now, and I'll toss in a bomb tanker for free. Okay, back to beating up evildoers.
Talia and the buying DLC like mad evil had won. The Dwarf Queen Brynhild had been crushed. A brilliant victory. You've done it again. It's a shame that Realmforge were too stingy to put in even a cheap outro sequence, but... Oh, wait, that voice in my ear isn't the fortune-telling hotline, it's the director. Apparently we do have an outro. In that case, thanks for playing. Join us again, and roll the clip. Brynhild had been defeated permanently. The remnants of the desperado dwarves scattered in all directions. Another glorious appearance by the Seven. I mean, absolute evil. And of course his general Talia, who had fought heroically, I mean viciously and treacherously, of course. The Council of Little Snots also expressed their thanks for their deliverance. Maybe my worries in the original outro were unfounded, and these little chaps aren't up to no good, but really are just a tired reference to those lightsaber wielders. But I'm really not paid well enough to worry about gaps in the story here. The absolute evil didn't give it too much thought either. Instead, it celebrated its triumph, once again with an extravagant party, which is what led to the Council of Little Snots being kidnapped so easily in the first place. But hey, why do I expect anyone here to learn? But wait, something was missing. Talia was not among the celebrants. Where was she off to now? Meanwhile, Talia was traveling alone, humming a song with lyrics like, "Lonely Cowgirl." She rode off into the sunset. Maybe this was just another cheap innuendo, but maybe she couldn't get the remaining loose ends out of her head. Like Brynhild's twin sister, for example, who turned out to be a kind of ally in the course of the campaign. A dwarf and an elf? That's absurd. They'll end up friends. Or her stepbrother Tristan, who hadn't shown his face, but these were stories for the future, perhaps, if they can scrape together some more money to pay their brilliant narrator. Now, it's time to reminisce about past misdeeds and enjoy the end. Yes, really, that's it. Safe journey home. Oh yes, it's not a movie, it's a video game. Oh, force of habit. Good. But now it's really quitting time. We can fade out. Is the mic off? Yes, I'm done here. One last coffee and a cigarette. Later on we can meet in the bar and try to wash the taste of these dialogues out of our mouths. What? Tape's running? To work with professionals, just one single freaking time.